Welcome to Dark Knight Films Reviews and another comedy and drama night. Tonight, I will be reviewing Porky's Revenge, released in 1985, directed by James Komack, from a script by Ziggy Steinberg, starring Dan Monahan, Mark Harrier, Wyatt Knight, Kaki Hunter, Tony Ganios, Scott Columby, Nancy Parsons, Eric Christmas, Chuck Mitchell, Kimberly Evenson, and Wendy Feign. Now, this film doesn't have our original director Bob Clark returning to it or even writing it. But I don't think it's missed. I think James Komack does a pretty good job of bringing what Bob Clark brought to the table with the first two Porky's movies. Now, this one might be controversial for me to say, but I think this one is a step up from Porky's 2 the next day. And I think most of that is because of the return of the Porky's character. I think Chuck Mitchell was really good in the original film, and bringing him back in here to do some more damage against the kids was a good idea. And I think it is well written how he is put into this film and how things pan out in this. Now, this also has something that we would eventually see in a later film with American Pie, in which Shannon Elizabeth's character, the foreign exchange student, is being lusted after by Jason Biggs' character, of course. Well, it started with this film, with Pee-wee lusting after the foreign exchange student Inga, who in this is played by the lovely Kimberly Evenson. And I think, in a way, it works better in Porky's Revenge than it even did in American Pie. I never was a fan of the way that was done in that film. I think it done okay, but I think it was done much better here in its original iteration, because I think that was a big inspiration, this film was, for that plot point in American Pie. But everyone else in this, the kids again, you know, Dan Monahan is Pee-wee, Mark Harrier is Billy, Wyatt Knight is Tommy, of course, and then Kaki Hunter playing Wendy again. She is adorable. But this one gives us much, much more of Tony Ganios' Meat, which I appreciated that because I've always liked the Meat character from the first two films, and he was always kind of just sidelined with nothing to really do. And he is a major factor of this story because Porky is trying to marry him off to his daughter, Blossom, played by Wendy Fein. And on Blossom, most people would watch this film and look at that character and think, man, that poor guy, man, he's forced to be in these scenes with this ugly girl. I think she was made up more to look like that, I think, and I've seen what she looks like nowadays and everything. She's not a bad-looking actress. This film tried to portray her as uglier than she really is. She is a pretty attractive girl. So, I think she did a good job in this as well. She plays the Blossom character, kind of goofy in a way, but it fits within the Porky's kind of storylines. And her and Chuck Mitchell, the way that Chuck Mitchell just dotes on her because it's his daughter. I mean, it works really well. Scott Columby's Brian is also given a little bit more to do in this one than he was in the previous films. So it's good to see him right alongside the group and everything. Eric Christmas as Mr. Carter is once again a standout. He is just so fun as that character. I just absolutely adore his character in this. He just is so good in this. And I think he gets a little bit more to do in this. That I don't think he gets as much to do in this as he got in Porky's 2. But he's pretty damn good in this as well. I just love Eric Christmas. He's awesome comical actor. Excellent in this role. Nancy Parsons' Ballbreaker character is back as well, and she doesn't get much to do in this, unfortunately. I really like her character. She is supposed to be, the antagonist to our kids and everything in here, but I think she was well played always by Nancy Parsons. Nancy Parsons always did a great job of this role. And this is no different, but, she's kind of limited in this one. She doesn't have as much to do, unfortunately, in this film. But all the kids, like I said, are great, reprising their roles and everything. They're not really kids at this point. They were much, much older than what they're supposed to be in school, but whatever. Suspension of disbelief. But great performances by all of them. Like I said, I love the fact that 8 got a lot more screen time in this. Anyway, my final review of Porky's Revenge. I'm going to give this one a 8.8 out of 10. I don't think it's as good as Porky's, of course, but I do think it is better than Porky's 2 the next day. I think this is a much more worthy direct sequel to the original Porky's than what Porky's 2 was, actually. But what do you guys think of Porky's Revenge? Do you agree with my review? Do you disagree? Let me know in those comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell icon so you can be notified about future videos just like this one. And while you're by the subscribe button, click that join button and become a Dark Knight fan. As a Dark Knight Fan Plus member, you have access to an area on the channel right now where you can pick a movie, TV series, or ranking video of your choosing. And when that video goes up, it will go up live for all Plus members to view prior to it going up on the schedule for all other subscribers. So, if you want to help get more movies on this to review, become a Plus member. Well, that's the end of another Comedy and Drama Night. If you missed last week's Comedy and Drama Night, check out the link above. Or, if you missed any of the videos during Comedy and Drama Night, check out this playlist and get caught up on anything you've missed.